great to see you. Did we get signatures yet? Okay. I'll tell you what. I couldn't pick a Donnie team. Come on now. That'd be showing him too much love. You got signature? Yeah. All right, let me snap that. Snap that.
Oscar! James Hall. Thank you.
Who's? Signature?
You had waited one more minute and I forgot.
I know, my timing is always impeccable.
Would it have really taken a whole minute though, Oscar?
Welcome back to the Park District of Forest Park, Field 1 here live for a berth to the semifinals. We have Flashback versus Signature. Winner moves on to tomorrow's 1:15 matchup against the winner of Circus and 45s, who play here on Field 1 at 9:30. So the winner of this one moves on to Championship Sunday. The loser of this one moves on to a game at noon, so not quite the early grueling schedule, but a little bit more work to do for the loser of this one. Winner gets to rest easy for a few hours and enjoy the Sunday scene here live. Getting ready to go. Signature, your home team. Flashback, your visitors. For Flash, it's going to be Brian Kearns, Dan Dispenza, Justin Smykowski, Mike Manzella, Joe Piscitelli, Joe Igiardo, Vito Iovino, Anthony Stacy, Ryan Russ, John Zawoski, and Mike Meyer.
Leading off the flashback, number 16, Brian Kearns.
Signature's going to have Marston, Munizzi, Mahoney, Scarlata, Navarro, Munizzi again, McCullough, Fleming, Jordan, and Enrique, but we'll get to that when they go up. Oscar Bot has been activated on Twitch. Okay, let's go. Here, Munoz to Kearns. Takes a strike. Hits that one right back at the pitcher, knocks it down, backhand flip to first. Nice stretch from Matt for the first out. So Q with the flip to Sir Matt makes the catch for out number 1. Dan Dispenza stepping in. Yeah, real great recovery from Enrique. Good understanding of physics and geometry. Shapes. So Dispenza gets his time, takes a lap. He is back in, set, ready to go. Takes a strike. Chris Jordan behind the plate for Signature. Matt at first, Mark at second. Marston in short center, Mahoney at short, Scar over at third, Fleming in left, Navarro center, and then Ty over in right. It's deep. Ron checking in. Thanks for joining us. It's been an awesome day of softball so far. We'll go through some of the bracket stuff here a little bit later as Dispenza hits that one into center. Caught for out number 2. So good catch there from Navarro.
Now batting number 19, Justin Smykowski.
The lefty looking to reach for Manzella, who's warming up on deck, bottom left of your screen. Smykowski hits that one up the middle, just over Q's foot for a 2-out single. Eric checking in. So Manzella takes a sidewinder there from Q. That one misses back. All the way from New Hampshire. I like New Happenings better. The state of New Happenings, not just a state of being. Manzella hits that one over to second. High hop, sticks with it. Mark can't get it there in time. It does get dropped as well. Looks like Manzella might have beat it out. Mark couldn't come up with it cleanly. Throws it over to first. Low. Matt could not pick it. Joel, that is a good question, my friend. So first and third, 2 down. Joe Piscitelli up. Nice start there from Enrique. Glad to see Manzella moving down the line all right, too. Got into a bit of a collision at home in their matchup against March. Took a tumble, but kept on rolling. Pish hits that one down the line. It hooks fair. Good ball there from Joe. Manzella over to third. Pish over to second. Huge hit to get Flashback on the board first. Yeah, the bat threw a slider there. That ball hooked right back to the right, held inside the line. Pish finds himself on second. Manzella over to third. Flashback strikes first. Joe Iggiardo up here. Vito waiting on deck, bottom left. That one over to second. Mark again. Throwing towards the hole, makes the out this time, so Flashback get one, but that's all they're going to get. 2 left in scoring position. Signature coming up in the bottom of the first. Tello, they're playing over on field 1 right now. It's high Y versus money line. I'll see if anyone over there can send me a score update. We got lots of little birdies watching over there. Appreciate all the help from everyone who's sent me notes or anything from over there as I'm stuck in my perch.
Winning off signature number 23, Danny Marston.
So it's going to be Danny, Mark, Spencer, Anthony, Dave, Matt, Ty, Greg, Chris, and Enrique. Yeah, Matt, big to hold him to 1 there, especially the meat of your lineup and 2 in scoring position. Just takes 1 hit. It'd be a 3-0 ball game. So the leadoff hitter, Marston here. Zawoski on the mound. We'll go through the defense after this batter. Marston hits that one off Zawoski's hand. Meyer towards the middle, ranges back over, throws low. Stacy can't pick it. Gets back over as Marston made the aggressive turn. Meyer breaking to his right, had to break back left, got to it, plenty on it, threw it a little low. So runner on first, and then defensively for Flashback across the outfield left to right, it's Russ, Mykowski, and Dispenza. Across the infield, Pish, Iggy, Vito, Meyer, and Stacy. Manzella behind the plate, and Zawoski on the mound. Shout out to our very own JD. Good luck to Circus from Aunt Sharon. That one down the line. Stacy picks it off the bat of Mark. Moves the runner over to second. Tried to give that one down, give that one a ride down the line. Pops, that's a good question. You're asking the wrong dude, brother. So Spencer Mahoney up here, the tall lefty with a runner in scoring position, looking to get this one knotted all back up at one, bottom one. Signature rocking the pink pants. Mahoney hammers that one deep into right. Nice catch from Dispenza. Let's see if we get the double tag. The throw comes home. He dives in. He's safe. Good hustle there from Marston on the two-base tag. Deep fly ball from Mahoney. So 2 down, bottom of the first base is empty. Now here's Scar. I was watching Scar take batting practice yesterday, hoping he saved some of those bullets. Absolutely crushing them. He was over towards that white banner you can see on the fence at field 2 and hitting them all the way over here to the infield. Just light work, taking like half swings. That one hits off the plate. So Zoe to Scar here. Reluctantly agrees with that strike call. Guess when you don't have a choice, it's a lot easier to just kind of nod and accept it. That one way deep. So Zoe with the pump, resets, another pump, the pitch. Just missed inside to Scar, full count. So full count here from John Zawoski to Anthony Scarlatta. 1-1 ball game. That one hammered into center right at the feet of Justin Smykowski. That's a 2-out single from Scarlatta. Here comes Dave Navarro.
Now batting number 1, Dave Navarro.
Gene Otterson checking in once again from the Sunshine State. Welcome. There's a strike from Zoe. Navarro takes a ball just a little deep. Curveball there from Zoe. Navarro puts it in the right center gap, splits the outfielders perfectly. Great wheels from Navarro. Easy turn to third. Scar scores easy. Signature takes the lead on a 3-bagger from Dave Navarro. Absolutely crushed that one. Tailed away from Dispenza in right field. Now it's official. Got our Sir Adam from Matt Munizzi. I can call it a day. So 2-1 now. Takes a ball off the plate. There's a strike from Zoe. Zawoski to Munizzi might be the most Z's we see in some last names here. The battle of the big Z's. So 2 outs here, runner on third. Matt with a chance to extend this to 2. Hits that one into left. It's going to fall right at the feet of Russ. Another run is in, and the Cicadas are happy.
Now batting number 10, Ty McCullough.
Ty McCullough over here. Runner on first, 2 outs. 3-1 ball game right now for Signature. Gave up 1 early to Flashback, but a big defensive stand held him with 2 in scoring position. Turned around and put 3 up so far, looking to continue as McCullough hits that one to Meyer. Sure hands over there. The man taught me baseball fundamentals. Of course he's going to make that play. 3 across for Signature. We head to the top of the second. Flashback coming up. So here for Flashback, down 2 in the second. It's going to be Vito Iovino, Anthony Stacy, and Ryan Russ.
Now batting Vito Iovino.
Vito did something crazy, like took an overnight international flight to get here. The things people do for no gloves, it just hits differently. And Vito hits differently as well as he laces that one into center. Jet lag? Nah, son. So Vito down at 1, Ryan Russ up, or Anthony Stacy up, sorry, Ryan Russ on deck.
Number 8, Anthony Stacy.
That one down the line, fair, just in front of Fleming. Gets the ball in quickly, though, so Vito's going to hold at second. First and second, no outs. Now here's Russ.
Now batting number 24, Ryan Russ.
So Russ up here, first and second. Want to thank everyone who's joining us right now, spending your Saturday evening with us live from the Park District of Forest Park. I would venture a guess, and this is a totally made-up statistic, but no gloves probably about 85% of Forest Parkers' favorite holiday. It's a soft 85. We'll give it like a generous 90. It's the most wonderful time of year right here in our little village. So Q bounces back with 2 strikes here to Russ. Russ gets time. The Flashback contingent to our left, not too keen on that one. Russ hits that over to Scar, tips to Mahoney, can't get to it. Greg comes up with it quickly, gets the ball in to Anthony. Had the makings of all a cool play, but Mahoney breaking just a bit too hard in on the hit, unable to recover and get to that one, skipped right past his fingertips, and we've got the bases juiced. Nobody out for Zoe. So the pitcher here with an opportunity to help his cause. Syke, the pitcher, not here with an opportunity to help his cause. Looks like they might be bringing... Well, we'll see. We got time. I see Julian warming up. He might actually be hitting for Meyer. And they're talking strategy with Zoe right now, so bases loaded. Coach Russ over there talking about a simple approach. Probably looking right side. Right side he is. Right into a sea of fans. Someone tried to make a one-handed catch but could not. Looked like he was holding a beer, so understandable that he didn't try to play that one with 2. Of course, the 16-inch softball, much too big to catch in your beer mug, so you can't do the old catch and chug here at the Park District. You don't really need to catch a ball, though, to chug a beer. Just chug a beer, go back to the beer tent, get another one. Sammy Joe agrees. Zoe again to the right side, up in the air. Markey over, makes the catch, gets it in quickly. Matt with the cut, so a run comes in, runner over to third. Russ holds at first. They get the first out on the Zawoski pop out. Flash gets one back. Julian's going to hit for Meyer. So Gutierrez, a good hitter to have up in this spot. Good hitter, can drive the ball. Opportunity right here to at least tie it up or find a gap and give Flashback the lead once again. There's a strike. Hits that one high into center, over to Navarro. Couple steps to his left. Stacy tagging from third. So another out, traded for a run. Anthony Stacy in, all tied up at 3 here in the top of the second. So back to the leadoff hitter, Brian Kearns. Throw goes over to first. Russ caught off the bag. Kearns shortened up on the bat about halfway. Tried to nub it out there. Russ caught in between. Good throw from home to first. They get the tag. They get the out. They tie it up, but that's all she wrote. All tied up at 3, heading to the bottom of the second.
Reading off the signature, number 5, Greg Fleming.
So Greg Fleming starting things off here, then Chris Jordan and Enrique Munoz, unless he gets a hitter. Strike one there from Zoe to Greg. Fleming flips that one down the left field line. Sliding is Russ. Fleming around first. He's going to dive into second. He's fired up. That's a leadoff double. So Fleming on second. Jordan stepping in. Obviously, Chris Jordan much more superior to the lesser-known signature player, Steven LeBron. Jordan hammers that one in to right, over sliding, nice catch there from Dispenza. So we're gonna get a pinch hitter, Chris Pakulis. Let's play him a little Macho Man because he requests wrestling music all the time.
Oh, yeah!
A little walk-up ooh yeah for our guy Chris Pakulis. So pinch hitting here for Enrique with a runner on third. So 2 quick strikes. That one finds the outside of, or just lands right on the outside of the zone. Good spot there from Zoe. So quick 2 to Pakulis. Fastball there. Get time. The double pump and the pitch. High pop up over to second base. Stacy sprinting back to back up home. Meyer fires it in. Manzella knocks it down. Real well-oiled machine from a lot of different parts there defensively for Flashback. Stacy sprinting home to back up on the throw. Meyer getting rid of it quickly. Fleming frustrated. He didn't get a better jump out. But a good job by Manzella. That one had a chance to skip away. Got a hand on it, knocked it down, kept it from kicking around. Probably a little bit more what Fleming was frustrated about. Had a prime opportunity there for that ball to kick off the fence and score. Don't want to leave one out there right now with 2. Lead off double, then 2 outs. So that one misses to Marston. There's a strike. Marston hits that one over to right. Ranging over is Dispenza. Makes the catch. Zoe's fired up. Big stop there from Flashback. A leadoff double, 3 quick outs. Nothing doing there for Signature. We head to the top of the 3rd. Flashback coming up. So Kearns will be hitting once again. He was the batter when Russ was thrown out at first base on the back pick on the missed hit and run. So we'll have Kearns, Dispenza, and Smykowski. Beautiful night here in Forest Park. I was talking to some of the longtime tourney attendees, and they said someone cut a deal with Mother Nature because it seems like every final full week of July, the weather just seems to cooperate. Very rarely do we have to concern about total washouts, anything like that. So we got another couple lucky days as Kearns rolls that one over to Mark at second, throws to Matt for the out. We had the rain on Tuesday, about 5 minutes of torrential rain. Led to Lake PDOFP for a couple days, but we were able to get back into our playoff games the next day. We've been going strong since Wednesday evening. Despite the heat today, another great day. Dispenza turns on that one, stepped into it. That one right in the wheelhouse. Big hustle to second, a lollipop throw to the infield. Matt comes across to cut it off. That's a 1-out double from Dan Dispenza. So Smykowski steps in, looking to break the tie. Tree in the third. Another one right in the middle of the plate. Good play from Mark. Throws to first. Ranging back. Good throw off his back foot. The last two pitches from Q have been right down Broad Street. They got hit hard. That one, fortunately, right to the signature second baseman. So here's Manzella. Manzella flips that one into left, right in front of Fleming. Dispenza comes around to score. Good little piece there from Mike Manzella. Yeah, big 2-out hit to break the tie here. That one over to the right side, foul. So pitch in the box, Iggy on deck, Manzella on first. Illegal pitch there. The baseball player in me always likes those pitches. Pitch hits that one up the middle, right off Marston's chest, throws to first. Matt can't come up with it, does knock it down, fires over to third. The competitor in me, though, doesn't like getting yelled at, so when I swing at a flat pitch and then get yelled at, that takes that right out of the repertoire. So Iggy up first and third, 2 outs. So 1-1 here to Iggy. Good pickoff attempt there. That one up the middle. Mark again. Nice throw over to Matt. It's been busy for Team Munizzi over at first. So 3 down there. Flashback retakes the lead. We head to the bottom of the third. Signature coming up. So bottom 3 here for signature. It's Mark, Spencer, and Anthony. That one misses deep. 1-1 count there. That one over to left. Russ down to a knee, makes the catch up against the chest. Nice catch there from the young left fielder for Flashback.
Now batting number 13, Spencer Mahoney.
So Spencer Mahoney stepping in now. Takes a strike. That one to the left side. Russ again slides, picks it off the ground. Oscar calls him out. Nice catch there again from Ryan Russ. Signature unhappy with that call. Plucked that one right off the ground. Sal gonna come in, said that's a tough call. Did you see? Big Smooth, you are correct. What a catch. Seemed when Oscar explained himself to Sal, there wasn't really any issue. So Brian and Oscar talking right now. We'll see what the discussion is now. Brian calling for captains. So judging by the emotion coming from the Flashback side, it sounds like Brian might change the call. He says, Oscar had a line. How the heck can you see that ball? Brian explaining right now. Brian says it's his call, but he did come out to me. Says he came to me. Doing really good at this lip reading thing for a blind guy. So Smikowski coming in, everyone getting him out. It's like a sitcom at this point. Urkel keeps walking in the room and Uncle Phil's trying to get him out. So they do end up reversing the call. So as we get everything figured out right now, Mahoney is going to be on first. Brian reversing the call. Oscar said he plucked it. Brian says, I don't think so. That's where we're at right now. J-Train, there was a ball out to left. Russ slid. Looked like he picked it picked it above the ground. Oscar called him out. Sal came out to talk to Oscar. Oscar went out to talk to Brian. The call was reversed. One side was happy, one side was upset. I'll let you guess which one was which. Also not sure what the camera's doing right now, but enjoy the ride. It's just making itself crooked every once in a while. No one's touching it. Really weird. Scar hits that one into center, ranging back. Under is Justin. Brian says no catch. Thought it might be on the transfer. Could not secure it. Got to wonder how much of that has to do with the previous call. Justin kept coming in, trying to say something to the umpires. Of course, the ball hit right to him. Can't secure the catch on the run. Just like that, second and third, one out. Navarro up here looking to put one into play. hits that one into right, just at the feet of Dispenza. One's going to come in. Navarro over to second. Started to slide, ran into Vito. That ball gets away. Scar's going to come in to score as well. So 2 in for signature, runner on second. They're going to probably looking to see what's going on with the semi-collision at second. Navarro going in, Vito on the base. Looked like he was trying to slide and then avoid him. So right now, obviously, Flashback's cage rattled. We'll see what they can do with this now, chasing one. Signature still up, only 1 out, runner on second. There's a strike. Good start to bounce back. Matt hits that one into right, just in front of Dispenza again. Navarro around third, he scores. We're going to get a timeout. Moji's going to come in. I'm going to disconnect and reconnect the camera, but we'll keep the audio on for you. So we are here. There's a pitching change. Moji coming in gives us time to try to get the camera reset. So as we get all of that going, no picture right now, audio only as Moji's warming up. Appreciate you sticking with us as we get this all figured out. Camera was being all funky. It's been on for a while. As I mentioned, it's been a hot day. So we're going to go old school radio style here for a minute while Moji warming up. So Moji coming in for Zoe. Video will be back momentarily. So getting everything going. Flashback side still fired up. Video will be back in a minute. We're doing live surgery, folks. So McCullough up. 1 out, runner on first. So strike 1 from Moji. Ty hits that one over to second. Meyer down with it, throws to Stacy. They get the out at first. Camera back up just like that. We'll see if it stays. I don't know what it was doing. Some sort of self-stabilization. You know, technology.
No. Strike 1.
Hell yes.
Strike 1 there to Greg. Over to short. Iggy flips it over, so Flashback chasing 2 now. So top of the fourth, video is back. We are so back. I didn't even know we left. It's going to be Vito Iovino, Anthony Stacy, and Ryan Russ here. Top four, 6-4 ball game. A contentious inning for Flashback. Vito hits that one into center, chasing it back is Navarro, makes the catch for out number one.
Now batting number 8, Anthony Stacy.
So Anthony Stacy steps in, 1 out, Flashback down 2. Big matchup here as the winner gets to take a nice long break into tomorrow. Stacy hits a nice long foul ball there. John over on YouTube, thank you. Glad it looks good. Yeah, I don't know what the camera was doing. It just started dancing all around. Looked like someone was bumping what it's on, but nobody was bumping what it was on. A little scary. Got ghosts up here in the booth. Or Coors. No. That one lined up the middle and caught by Marston. I designed them, so I guess I should just get one. So Stacy out for number 2. Ryan Russ up. The recipient of said confusing call in left field. It'll be interesting to talk to Brian after the game about that reversal. Happy to have you all with us here on day 3 of the No Glove National 16-inch softball tournament, live from the Park District of Forest Park. Our people fence growing ever so slightly all around. Got some cool drone footage over on our Facebook pages of all the people that come here as that one hit into center for out number 3. So a 1-2-3 inning there defensively for Signature after putting up a couple on. Flashback, a big stop there, looking to keep the momentum rolling. Moji coming out on the mound here as we head to the bottom of the 4th. So here for Signature, Chris Jordan. Looks like Enrique Munoz is walking to the on-deck circle this time, so he will continue pitching and likely hit. Although we'll see what happens if Jordan gets on base or gets into scoring position. Jordan hits that one down the line, just skips up Stacy's hand into right. Dispenza up with it, throws over to third. What a throw there from Dispenza. Nothing happened with it, but just impressive to look up and see that ball. Short hop pitch from deep right. So Q up here with a runner on second.
Now batting Enrique Munoz.
That one flat from Moji. Moji was pitching in their first game today. Saw him come out. We've seen Zawoski the last couple. Moji coming back in after Signature, taking the lead that last inning. That one over to short. Q slips, throw over to first, plenty of time. for Iggy to check and chuck, so the runner holds at second. We got one down. We're back to the top, and here's Dan Marston.
Now batting Danny Marston.
The double pump from Moji, the pitch, strike there. That one misses. Marston takes strike two. Nice pitch there from Moji. High fly ball into left. Russ chasing it back, turns, gets under it, throws off his back foot to get it in. Smart play there. Good play from Ryan Russ. So Jordan tags over to third, but two down.
Now batting Mark Munizzi.
Mark Manizzi up here. Been a busy day defensively for him at second, looking to add another run on the offensive side. Take strike one. Good start there from Moji. That one with some heavy topspin out of the hand. Not sure what the score is, John, over on field two, but I'm sure we've got some astute viewer over there. Mark hammers that one deep into right. Nice catch, ranging back from Dispenza for out number three. So the runner at third stranded. Nothing doing there for signature. Good hold for Flashback. We head to the top of the fifth. They're coming up. So Steph McLaren here hitting for the pitcher, Moji. They were saying Steph, I think. Just say McLaren.
Pitch inning, Steph McLaren.
So Julian on deck in the Meyer spot again, so he will likely, or he'll have to stay in. Or someone else. Meyer will be done on his second sub. That one right through the 5-hole. Q tried to go butterfly style, couldn't get down in time to knock it down. Leadoff single there for Flashback, much needed, chasing two. So Julian in for Meyer. Meyer complete. Big spot here for Gutierrez. High fly ball into center. Navarro over. Julian unhappy with himself. Flies out for out number one, so runner still on first.
Now batting Brian Kearns.
Brian Kern steps in, or as JP made note of, Kevin Kearns, according to the first announcement of his first No Gloves tournament. Through some deductive reasoning, we've narrowed it down to potentially our very own Sammy Joe, who called him Kevin Kearns, but she's grown, he's grown, we've all grown. Now we know it's Brian Kearns, and a heck of a leadoff hitter he is, looking to help Flashback down 2 in the 5th. For those of you who keep asking for the score from that field, probably better off texting people who are here, because it's the one spot up here in the booth that you can't see the scoreboard from field 2, unfortunately. So I get updates when I get them. Otherwise, we'll see what happens. Q knocks it down, flips to first. Matt can't pick it. Off second, gets back as well. So they tried to backdoor him over at 2. Good hustle down the line from Kearns. First and second, 1 out. Dispenza coming up. Dispenza hits that one up the middle. Steph's going to come in to score. Kearns around second into third. Good wheels at 3. Flashback making some noise right now. First and third, chasing 1. So Smykowski, who dropped the ball defensively, with an opportunity here to tie it back up in the 5th. 6-5 ball game right now. How sweet would that feel? Score over on field 2. See, asking you shall receive, Tony and John. High Y 10, money line 5 in the 5th. That one over to first, can't make the play. So tied up 6-6. Now runners on first and second. We got it though, Tony. That's the nice thing about this crew here at Forest Park. You need a little help, they step up and get you. I'll usually try to, whenever I get a question in the chat, I will ask the question myself, because I know occasionally we've got some folks over at Field 2 watching when we don't have the dual stream going. Thought we were going to have it, but surprise, surprise. So Manzella up here, first and second. Only 1 out, so a big opportunity for Flashback to flip the script right here. Watch started vibrating, thought it was another score update. Nope, just Credit Karma. Manzella hits that one into center. Oh, Sammy does give me a score update, though. We'll get it to you after Dispenza comes in to score. Manzella with a huge RBI single. Flashback retakes the lead. Now it's 14-5 over on field 2. High Y with a 9-run lead over Moneyline. Thank you, Sammy Joe. So you can hear William Russ running for Mike Manzella. Manzella breaks the 6-6 tie with a single into the outfield. Pitch up right now. Hits that one into left, right at Fleming's feet. Smykowski went to tag just in case. Plenty of time to come in and score. Another run in the tally for Flashback. They got a 2-run lead. Yeah, Joel, the score over on field 2 currently is 45-14. And Moneyline 5. And from one Joel to another Joel, thank you, Joel, for the libations. We got one more day of frosty cold beer here tomorrow at the park. That's right, you can drink in the park. Come on out for Championship Sunday. So our guy, friend of the broadcast, Mr. Donnie Rollins, checking in right now. He'll be pitching with Iggy up to bat. Great game indeed. Both teams back and forth. Of course, Flashback we've mentioned several times. Donnie with a nice knuckleball there in the warm-ups. Flashback we've mentioned several times. The reigning champs. Signature, I forget which tournament, but won a tournament earlier this year. They've been playing really well as of late. Crazy Dave showing up on Twitch when the action gets hot. Top of the 5th, 8-6. Flashbacks put 4 across here in the 5th. So Donnie with his game face starts off with a ball just missed. Iggy hits that one into left. Fleming ranging over, makes the catch on the run. So Donnie gets a quick out, number 2. Yeah, great game indeed. This one is bonkers, back and forth. Feels like a tennis match, all the back and forth. Vito hits a high pop fly to the left side. Scar over, reaches over the fence. Unable to make the catch, got his hands on it, but as he folded over the half, over the safety barrier, just off camera, lost the ball. Probably a more self-preservation than anything there. Good job getting his hands on it, though. So 2 down for Vito. Deep fly ball to left. Fleming ranging back in foul territory. Makes the catch on the run right in front of the human fence. So 4 runs across for Flashback. They've got a 2-run lead. We head to the bottom of the 5th with Signature coming up. So here we head to the bottom of the 5th. Spencer Mahoney starting things off for Signature, then Anthony Scarlatta and Dave Navarro. We're going to have a couple changes for Flashback. So Julian's going to stay in behind the dish. Shane Lawler's going to go play first base. Lawler, of course, of Lawlers. JP making another change here with Oscar. Of course, while JP's on screen, shameless plug, make sure you head over to our socials. See my interview with him and Joe earlier from March, right before their matchup. Uncle and nephew, a heck of a game it was. Set the tempo for a great Saturday night so far of games, and of course it's going to set the tempo for an amazing Championship Sunday here live from the Park District of Forest Park tomorrow. There's a strike from Moji to Mahoney. Just missed deep. Not in an agreement. Mahoney Mahoney hits that one hard into left. Big turnaround first. Quick throw in from Russ. Good single to start things off there for Signature.
Now batting number 24, Anthony Scarlata.
There's a strike from Moji. Scarlata stays set. Moji the pump, the lean, the pitch, hits that one to the left side. Iggy gets a hand on it, knocks it down, keeps it out of the outfield. Quick recovery to keep Spencer at second base. So Navarro up here, and he had the big blow to get Signature in the prime position they were in up until the last inning. And Flashback put 4 across the board. So Oscar giving Dave time for a second. Navarro hits that one up the middle. That's going to cut the deficit to 1 as Mahoney comes in to score. First and second still with nobody out. So tie it up. Makes a ball off the plate. Double pump and pitch from Moji. That one lands well. That one over to second, pitch to Vito for 1, over to first, bingo, bango, bongo. That's a double play, so the runner over to third. But they get the twin killing there, so that's a huge double play for Flashback. Still with a 1-run lead. Yeah, great turn indeed. Pitch turned, threw a strike over to Vito, and Vito with a bullet over to first. That one into left, right at Russ. Flashback escapes. 1 run across, but that's it for Signature. So still a 1-run lead. We head to the top of the 6th. We're here and waiting, and Donnie gets yelled at by Oscar. We'd like to thank our tourney sponsors, A+ Cleaning and Maintenance Service. They'll clean your place, not your wallet. FH Passion, a proud sponsor of the best tournament in the country. Pete and Danny for providing all the fresh produce for this year's event. Been eating tacos like it's my job. And everything they provided to help make everything easier has been awesome. And of course, our friends at Roberts Westside. Scan that QR code. You can also come out here to the park over along the Lathrop parking lot. It's a big old banner with a QR code. You can see all their events. They've got some great concerts, new little lounge, all sorts of fun stuff. So Anthony, Stacy, Ryan, Russ, and probably Shane Lawler in the spot of Zoe. We'll see how they handle that whole thing. Stacy hammers it into left center. Fleming ranging over. So makes the catch for out number 1. I gotta say, serious Donnie, little intimidating. I like to say he's got that puppy dog energy. He's got like a happy golden retriever all the time, and then they put him into pitch, and look at that game face. Yeah, I got some good pictures of him yesterday too. I like it. He's got that business switch. So that one just misses from Donnie to Russ. See Jimmy checking in. Happy to have you with us. Happy to have you all with us here. 9:07 here in Forest Park. Got one more game after this. That one hit right back to Donnie, quick like a cat. Nice catch there. Peoria Matt says guy gets a few hot dogs in him and he's a pit bull. I like that. It's like Animorphs, the cover of an Animorphs. Donnie goes from a golden retriever to a pit bull. He's just Donnie in the middle. I don't think that's quite how Animorphs work. I think you start as a person, then go to an animal, but we'll go animal, person, animal. Why not? We make our own rules here. Jimmy says cousin Donnie looking handsome. Great hair. Great hair. Good pitching form, too. If Michael Jordan wasn't a thing, I think we've got our jump man right there. So Moji hitting here in the Zawoski spot. Hits that one over to third. Scar with it, takes his time, throws to first. Matt picks it out, gets the step. So 1, 2, 3 for Flashback. A huge inning for Donnie Rollins. We've got Greg, we've got Chris, we've got Enrique coming up in the bottom of the 6th. So make sure if you come out tomorrow, you check out all of our tourney merch, our t-shirts with the winners on the back, our hats with this year's logo. Good for people with big heads, fits me very comfortably. Our $1 slim can koozies. And of course our beer mugs. Can't beat it here at the tournament. $10 for a filled 20-ounce mug. That one up the middle. DeVito plays the ball, takes a high hop up the hip, unable to get rid of it cleanly, and that was all the time Fleming needed to get to first. DeVito ranging to his right, got his hands on the ball quickly, but then you kind of saw slight bobble, ball climbed up the hands. That one off the heart of the plate to Jordan. Runner on first, nobody out. Speed kills indeed. Crazy Dave. It's that split second or that little moment of indecision, the slight bobble. It can make all the difference when you've got someone hucking it down the line. Moji with a curveball there. Jordan swinging at it as if it were going to be down the middle. Kind of worked its way across the plate. Hit that one just above the tape on the handle. You can kind of see him grab where that ball hit right after the swing. So good pitch there from Moji. He's mixed up what he's throwing very well. Seen a lot of sidewinders, some knuckleballs. That one a beautiful knuckleball. Strike 3 looking. Jordan points up to the sky, but Moji threw a knuckleball, started outside, absolutely zero rotation on that ball, and it just dumped itself right into the zone. So great pitch there from Moji. Jordan thought it was high, a couple looks over from the signature sideline. So pick going to hit again. Let's get that wrestling sound ready for our guy.
Give me a hell yeah.
So 1 out for Moji on the strikeout looking. Gotta feel good. Pikulis hits that one deep. Russ ranging back, already playing pretty deep. Fleming with the tag to second, the turn around, but a good throw in, so Chris out, 2 down, runner on second. Sal going to talk to Fleming. Top of the order, so Marston up here with an opportunity to tie it up. JP letting Julian know be ready for a throw.
Now batting, Danny Marston.
So Jibbs talking to Oscar right now. It's about field visits. Coaches coming out, talking to players. Then uses one right on cue, so he's going to get the infield in probably to talk turkey right now. Runner in scoring position. 2 outs. Marston with an opportunity to tie this one up. Looking to hold him, though. Big moment for Flashback. On the defensive side. Even bigger moment for Signature here. J-Train says, right guy you want up. Yeah, leadoff hitter, runner in scoring position, bottom 6, running out of opportunities. Chance to make your mark right here. Misses inside. There's a strike. Moji with the knuckleball. Marston into left. Russ comes up firing. Julian with it. Fleming just in a half step before the throw. Good throw from Russ, but Fleming beat the throw home, comes in to score. Marston over to second, and we are all knotted up at 8. So the 2-out knock there ties it up. J-Train, you called it. He was due, and he delivered. So Markey up here. Hits it up the middle. Vito with it. Easy throw to first. We head to the top of the 7th. We are all tied up 8-8. Something's got to give. In the top of the 7th for Flashback. We're going to have Julian Gutierrez, then back to the top with Kearns and Dispenza. So much like Signature had the leadoff hitter up in a big moment to try to tie it up. Good spot here for Flashback when you've got 11-1-2 and your 11 hitter is Julian Gutierrez. So good use of the substitution throughout the game there, and then at the end of the game when it all matters, you got Goody, Kearns, and Dispenza. So Donnie re-entering, 4 pick. There's a strike. Julian hits that one foul to the left side. Downey left that one up a little bit, and Julian kind of coiled backwards, looked to uncork on that one, hit it far, but foul to the left side. Little extra oomph in that swing. So Donnie set, takes a deep breath, exhales, jumps. Julian hits that one up the middle to Spencer, fires low. Nice pick there from Matt. Didn't hit the dirt, but had to get the hands under to secure it. Of course, you need to hit it past someone. Spencer Mahoney, probably not the guy you want to hit it towards. Very sure hands over at short. Good arm, good play. When I was talking with Uncle Jimmy, cousin Donnie on Sunday night, I couldn't quite come up with my most exciting player, but I said good shortstop play just does the thing. That a good example right there. Hit it hard to him, fired it across. So 1 out here for Kearns. Definitely don't want to put up a goose here. Strike one. Kearns hits that one into center. Navarro back. Can't make the catch. Kearns around first into second. The rare error from Dave in center field. That one right in the hands. Kind of tried to get under it at that last second. The ball skipped off the hands, kicked away. Kearns already around first base by the time that one hit the grass. Standing at second with 1 out. Danny Dispenza, one of the better hitters in this whole shebang, with an opportunity to give Flash the lead in the top of the 7th. That one over to Munizzi, makes the catch. Good job sticking with it for out number 2. So 2 outs, runner on second, 8-8, Smykowski up. 2 runs scored for Justin. Score update over from field 2. High Y and Moneyline in a barn burner, 17-13 right now. High Y with the lead. Looks like Moneyline just got 2 runs on the board, though. That one hit up the middle. Play over to first. Smykowski can't beat it out. He's out by a half step, so no run score for Flashback. Signature with a chance to take this one home in the bottom of the 7th. Flashback looking to put the clamps on defensively. Said that right in the mic. So 3, 4, 5 here for signature. Mahoney, Scarlata, Navarro. Mahoney hits that one over to Vito, knocks it down, keeps it in the infield though. Be interesting to see what Scar does here, because we know he can hit the ball over them mountains over there, but doesn't have to do too much. Important to get Mahoney over and in right now. Don't want to go to extras. Well, I don't want to speak for them, but probably don't want Flashback to come up to the plate again. Good strike there from Moji. It's a little quieter around us right now. You can feel the tension from both sides. Scar hits that one into left. So does the right thing, does simple right. Runners on first and second now, nobody out. And the pressure continues to mount on Flashback. So nobody out. Runners on first and second. Moji on the mound looking to hold signature here. Navarro hits that one into center. Throw going to third. Mahoney going, or throw going to second, sorry. Mahoney going to third. It's been a long day. All the words are starting to flow together. So 1 out, sac fly. The game-winning run on third. We'll see if what the plan is here for Matt. So Moji going to talk to Vito. Probably talking coverage right now. Big spot here for Matt. Looks like someone stopping there in the high Y game. So that one off the plate. Moji the double pump, the pitch. That one deep. Strike two there. Just finds the outside of the zone. Knuckleball inside. Interesting watching that thing dance in the air. Hard pitch to give up on early. Never know when it's going to dance across the zone. Ball over to Pish. Pish makes the catch. Matt turns around, asks Oscar if that one is illegal. Oscar says nope. So big second out, good positioning there from Pish.
Now batting number 10, Ty McCullough.
Gives Flashback a little pish of mind defensively. Moji working hard out there, sweating. They're getting him a towel. Talking turkey. Ty McCullough up here with an opportunity to end this game in 7. Moji having an issue with his contact. Says we are fine. Brother, I'm blind. I got a fanny pack full of eye solutions. Come on up. So they are going to walk Ty to load the bases here for Greg Fleming. Bases loaded, 2 outs, 8-8 in the 7th. Fleming hits that one foul to the left side for strike number 1. My heart is pounding, so I can only imagine how both dugouts feel right now. Couple early opportunities, 2 base runners, then 2 outs. So Flashback locking in when it matters most. Greg hits that one over to short. Iggy with it, throws to first. Lawler with the catch. What a huge stop there for Flashback. After 7 innings, we're all tied up at 8. We've got bonus softball here in Forest Park. So we had Tree in the turd earlier. We got 8-8 in the A tier. Manzella is going to hit back in this spot and then Pish and Iggy. So Mans, Pish, Iggy. Like Man, Bear, Pig, but cooler. I can't believe they got out of that wild, big-time defense. 2 base runners, then 2 outs. Can't scratch the run across. That's all they had to do was just knock one in. Manzella down the left field line. Fleming comes up with it. Mike around first. Fleming slipped. Mike with a good aggressive turn. Pumped up over at second. Not sure what the ground did to you, buddy, but fire up. Mike Manzella with a leadoff double. Flipped that one down the line. Took an aggressive turn around first. Kind of playing it out, seeing what would happen. Fleming slipped as he came up and made the throw. That's all Manzella needed to make the aggressive turn into a reality. Finds himself at second base here for Joe Piscitelli. Iggy on deck, who made that nice play to end the last inning. Bottom of the 7th, had to make the play. Fleming good speed down the line. Iggy with a great throw to get him. That one deep from Donnie. Yeah, Bryce, a very crazy situation there in the bottom of the 7th. Pish hits that one deep to Navarro. Manzella tagging to third, so the extra base looms large right now. 1 out, runner on third. So Coach Russ right there just telling Iggy, be comfortable, do whatever you're comfortable with. That's good advice right there. You know, sometimes situationally there's the thing you're supposed to do, but in a moment like this, just do what you're good at. Do what you feel comfortable with. Drive that run in. Put a 9 on the board for us. So Iggy up there takes a ball. Hits that one right back to Donnie. Donnie checks the runner at third. Good play there from young Donnie. So runner on third now, Vito Iovino with a chance to give Flashback the lead. Came back just for this. That's how you know it means something special. one misses inside, 3-1. Strike two, good pitch there from Donnie. Vito hits that one into left field. Huge hit there from Iovino. Manzella comes across to score. Flashback retakes the lead. So Vito's the tie. Flashback takes the lead. Standing on first, Anthony Stacy steps in looking to add. That one into left. Stacy drops it right in front of Fleming. Again, Vito over to third. The throw goes into second. An extra innings, new life here for Flashback, like it's a brand new ball game. So 2016, bottom 7 over on field 2. I believe High Y still with the lead. Might be running out of numbers on the scoreboard over there with that score. So we'll get you whatever coverage we can there, as it seems like a close ball game late. Thought we were going to have a stream, but so Russ here, first and third. That one misses from Donnie. Over on field 2, Arnold, it is High Y and Moneyline. High Y with the lead currently, but it looks like Moneyline with 2 runners on. A ball just hit into left field. That's going to bring in at least one. Runner holding at second over there. Russ hits that one into center. Navarro chasing it back, hits another gear, slides, holds onto it, flips it to his right fielder. Brian Panic calls him out. Flashback gets a run. We head to the bottom of the 8th, 1-run ball game. Yeah, Arnold, huge scoring game over on field 2. 20-17. So JP says 22's dead. I'm pretty sure he's still over in the dugout, but just out of the game. I do appreciate Oscar asking the signature manager, do you want to know what they did? Probably does. So Manzella will be out for good. Gutierrez behind the dish still. Bottom 8 here. Moji on the mound looking to close the door. Just misses. Takes a strike there. Looks like Haas on deck. Two one here to Chris. Hits that one over to left. Russ ranging, makes the catch for out number 1. Good hands there in left field. So Brian Haas here hitting for the pitcher. Donnie Dunn Did a good job coming in to kind of limit the damage. Pitched well. So 1 out. Here's Haas. Takes a strike from Moji. The double pump and pitch. Haas hits that one into left center. Smykowski cuts it off before the gap, gets a quick throw into second. Nice throw there from Justin to Pish to hold the runner at first. So runner on first, 1 out. This can go a whole lot of ways. Haas going to run. High pop fly on the infield. Stacy there catches it against the body to make sure he secures it. Marston pops out. There's 2 down, and here's Mark Munizzi. So Markey looking to keep things alive. Moji talking strategy with his middle about coverage. Looks like someone just dropped the ball. Might be Cha-Cha over in center field for high Y. I heard a collective gasp, and then I saw a money line player run across home. Cha-Cha still down on the ground. Not sure. Does look like he's okay. Probably frustrated on that drop. So Markey here hits it over to first. Shane Lawler there to make the catch. And a huge win for Flashback in 8 innings. They get the run in the top of the 8th. They hold them in the bottom of the 7th, and they're able to hold them in the bottom of the 8th. So Flashback victorious 9-8. So we are final in Forest Park. Flashback victorious over Signature. Make sure you head over to our No Glove Nationals Facebook page. We'll have the score from Field 2 as soon as that game is complete and whatever updates we haven't gotten to you yet. So check out at No Glove Nationals on Facebook and Instagram at PDOFP as well. We'll have some updates, but we will be back live with you tomorrow. We've got our last 2 Sunday games of the regular bracket at 1:15 and 2:30. And then we will be with you for the championship series, whether it's 1 or 2 games. But that's going to do it for us here tonight, live from the Park District of Forest Park. Want to thank you all for joining us. It was a beautiful night, a beautiful game, and what a game it was as Flashback victorious over Signature. They're heading to a nice break tomorrow before we get into Championship Sunday. We'll have updated brackets at quickscores.com/PDOFP, updated information over on Facebook. If you're joining us tomorrow, we'll see you then. If you can't take us anymore, we will see you when we see you. Thank you for joining us here live on day 3 of No Glove Nationals, the 56th annual here at the Park District of Forest Park.